condensate drain line here, fixed the fan motor, so that's all set. That's the first thing to check for if your fridge isn't working, is to check if the fan motor's stuck. Now we're going to need to defrost the condensate drain line so that the water can drain properly and not clog up back there, create ice blockage, because what happens is down here you'll get ice blockage and that'll block the circulation of the air from your freezer down into kind of funny, the longer screws go in the front of this particular model. Each model is a little bit different, so this is just giving you the general idea here of what you may do with. This is a frost-free refrigerator, so it has a defrost cycle. It cycles through to melt a little bit of ice that sometimes forms on the coils. We've got all kinds of ice built up back here. You can see in the aluminum pan as well as around here. So we're going to chip all this out. You want to be careful. This particular fridge has all plastic parts, so it's fairly easy to chip this stuff out. On other fridges, you may have to take a different method to melt it all out, because if it has aluminum back there, it's easy to puncture the aluminum, and that may cause you to develop a refrigerant leak. So you want to be cautious of that, be careful of that. To defrost this, I use microwave water and run that, pour that over the defrost tube once I got this all shipped out. And it would take forever. You pour it in, and once it got warm, then vacuum it out, and then keep the cycle over and over. Pour it in, vacuum it out, pour it in, vacuum it out. Got a lot easier way, which is if you have a turkey baster, is to fill that turkey baster and then squirt that in there and blast your ice blockage out with warm water or hot water. I can show you an alternate method if you don't have a turkey baster, because I don't have a turkey baster with me all the time, and you probably don't have one with you all the time either. You want to avoid deforming the aluminum plate back here. Take this out nice and easy, and you can see all our ice in there. This is where our condensate drain line is, right here. It's just all plugged up. Break all this out. Again, you want to be careful not to puncture anything down there. It's one thing to get it done, it's another thing to get it overdone. You run this through your garbage disposal, and that'll sharpen up the blades. Good for sharpening up disposal blades, so a little double whammy. This is our channel here. It actually looks like it's broken apart a little bit, but it's still functional as long as it maintains its shape. Just directs the air in there. So down in the fridge. You want to be careful when pulling these out to avoid breaking them. But if it did break, try to put it back together so that it performs its job function. You can glue it back together if you need to. Did break one. Or like this one, it still holds its shape, it can still do its job. Now what we're going to do is take hot water and put it down there. Again, if you have a turkey baster, that'll make this a lot easier. If you don't, I'm going to show you a quick thing right here. What you can do is take a water bottle filled with hot water, and then take a knife, or I'll use my screwdriver, and just poke a hole in the top right here. Okay? Now we're going to squirt the stream. Squirt a nice stream into the drain line hole, and use that to squirt it out as if it was a turkey baster. So just aim your stream in there. Squirt it out there. And once it gets built up a ways, what you can do is use a wet dry vacuum and vacuum that out. Here goes a little noise from my wet dry vacuum. Vacuum this out here. While here I can vacuum everything up and count that too. tighten up my hole here and see if I can make my stream a little bigger and a little more direct so I can aim it down there a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm just going to vacuum it out again. Aim our stream right down there again. Nice and strong this time. Here's our clear. So now what we want to do is dump another good amount of water down there, avoiding it going in the fridge, and just make sure everything drains really good and clears out really good. Just to prove that we're actually empty and clear here. And you can see it going down. And now our drain line's clear. We're ready to put everything back together. Putting this back together, we're going to put our aluminum sheet back in there, making sure we straighten out anything that got bent. So here's this piece right here got bent. Didn't want to avoid this piece. This slides up underneath the coils. The coils are back here, so you just want to pull these forward a little bit and press this into place. Okay. Then we're going to reinsert our styrofoam channel here. Okay. And now we're ready to reset our bridge cover here. It's got this feet back here that fit underneath. Channel right here. And just push it up into place. So this will go in place. Now on this one, you would think the short screws would go in the front, but it's actually backwards on this particular model. You just need to remember the way that it is on yours. Note how your screws go in and how your fridge works. Time to clean this fridge pan and everything, but that's another story. Back here, make sure that's in nice and straight, and then our freezer channel goes in like so, and there's 2 feet back here. We're going to slip those in and then press it down. The whole thing gets pressed down so that it's locked into place so you can't pull it out. Again, each fridge is a tiny bit different, but that's the way this one is. Set our screws back. And now we're ready to install the freezer tray. And these just insert into the 2 holes, and then this you press into place nice and gently. And now our freezer is installed. And we can put our ice trays back in. Probably want to start with some fresh water there. And we're all set there. That's how to fix a frozen condensate line. I set our temperature control back at about 5, which is about normal for this particular one. Anyway, we're good to go there. Nice and clear.